Welcome to Nehemiah Center on the campus of Whitensville Christian School. We have a doubleheader of varsity basketball here tonight where the Lady Douglas Tigers and Whitensville Christian Lady Crusaders will play here, and then at 6:30 the boys varsity teams from Douglas and Whitensville Christian will go at it. So first on tap here is Douglas Tigers, 5-2, coming in 3-0 in the Dual Valley Conference. A young roster, but a lot of talent. Have a great future, this Douglas Tigers ladies varsity team. They have a tremendous future, and the future really is now, as they are, like I said, 5-2, could win the Dual Valley Conference. Douglas comes in having just beat a couple of big wins in the Dual Valley Conference, having beaten Nipmuc and beaten Sutton last couple of games. Whitensville Christian, on the other hand, come in at 0-6. It's been a rough early start here for the Crusaders, so they'll have their hands full tonight against Douglas. Whitensville Christian 0-3 in the Dual Valley Conference. As we get ready for the starting lineups and national anthem, Crusaders have gotten beat pretty badly in almost every single game so far that they've played. So tonight's game plan is try to stay with Douglas. Let's join Athletic Director Kurt Savage for the starting lineups.
Let's meet the starters for tonight. First, for the visitors, number 11, a freshman, Addison Trudeau. Number 23, an 8th grader, Maddie Hogan. Number 24, an 8th grader, Lexi Tebow. Number 25, an 8th grader, Lily Denoni. And number 32, a freshman, Jasmine Trudeau. The Tigers are coached by Ralph Quinn, assisted by Mary Sokol and Megan Carroll. Now let's give it up for Whitensville Christian School Crusaders, starting number 24, a senior and a captain, Charlotte Bartlett. Number 23, a senior, Wayne Rice. Number 15, a junior, Maddie Amadu. Number 4, a senior, Katie Godin. And number 12, a junior, Jillian Lawson. The Crusaders are coached by Emily Kryler, assisted by Kelly Penn. Would you now please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
All right, so about to start this varsity girls basketball game. Dual Valley Conference rivals, Douglas Tigers, coming in at 5-2. And if you were listening to the starting lineups, how impressive to have 3 starting 8th graders and 2 starting freshmen. I remember that from last year, broadcasting a game against Douglas, and they struggled a little bit, but you could see how young they were. And being 3-0 in the Dual Valley Conference, potentially, I mean, I know Hopedale, I don't think they've played Hopedale yet. Hopedale's got a really good girls team this year, so, but man, what a future in store for this Douglas team if you're already starting 3 8th graders and winning at the clip they have. So Crusaders will have a tough time tonight, but it's a good opportunity coming in 0-6 to really hang here in the first half, try to play tough defense. Don't let this get out of hand early. Douglas gets the tap. Addison Trudeau takes the point for the Tigers. Crusaders are in a, looks like a man-to-man defense. They go down low and they try to feed Lily Denomi, and Denome put it in. That's 2-zip already for the Tigers. They put a little bit of a press on, and it works. Douglas back on offense again. Shot by Jasmine Trudeau. That one bangs off the rim. And Charlotte Bartlett grabs the rebound for the Crusaders. Amadi takes the point. Douglas looks like they're playing in a zone here as Amadi dribbles into the corner. She looks for help. It's Rice, who's used to pulling down low, but does have to take. She gets it down to Bartlett. Bartlett dribbles it off of her knee. And out of bounds. Looked like Charlotte had a lane there, but just hurried a little bit, bounced it off her knee. So Douglas up 2-zip here early, just getting started in this one. Jasmine Trudeau takes it, and she gets it on over to Ball. Back to Trudeau. The Crusaders. It's going to be a turnover for the Tigers. Good defense there by Whitensville. Down 2-zip. Last trip down. Last couple trips, they haven't even got the shot off. Couldn't get it past the press the first trip, and the second one was another turnover, and that's 3 turnovers and 3 possessions. That's what you can't have on offense. You got to at least be able to get a shot off. The Tigers up 2-zip, back on offense. Oh, they get it down to their center again. Denome, and Lily Denome was not able to put that one in. Just got underneath the hoop a little bit. Just first quarter here. Rice fires, swish. Quinn Rice came off the bench last year with some of the seniors, and but got a lot of action. Really played well. Definitely a big part of the offense as the Tigers turn it over. Score is 2-2. I know Charlotte Bartlett, number 24 for White. So by the way, going left to right in the white classic home uniforms. Douglas is in the blue, just so you don't get confused. Both of these schools' colors are blue. But Charlotte Bartlett has lost some action because of sickness, so it's good to have her back. You can already see a steady presence for her. Amadi gets it. Lawson just is able to. Now Bartlett looking over the top. She tries to feed Maddie Amadi, but it gets stolen in there by Lexi Thabal. Oh. Tried to find Maddie Hogan in the corner, but a little too high for Maddie. Went out of bounds. Back to the Crusaders. The Crusaders now have forced a couple turnovers from the Tigers. This game is 2-2, and so far, Crusaders are not unhappy with that, given the records coming in. That one looks like it should stay here. Bounced off of Douglas, so plenty of time on the shot clock. 28 seconds left. Still in the first quarter. 5:21 left, first quarter. See if they can get it to Rice again. They do. Quinn's made the first. She tried to force it down to Bartlett. There's 18 seconds on the shot clock. Amadi now. So far it's been Rice, Amadi, and Bartlett doing a lot of the ball handling. Amadi, wow, what a little circus shot. Just hit the rim. So here comes Douglas. Jasmine Trudeau was trying to get it wide open, down low. Again, Lily Denome. They defended Lily the last couple of trips a lot better, but that one, somebody lost their man in that scramble. And so Douglas was able to get the free layup. 4-2 early score. That's going to cause Crusaders to call timeout, because actually not playing terrible here to start the game, but the last thing you want to do is allow Douglas to get easy looks with nobody on him. So once again, to reset it for you, the Lady Crusaders come in at 0-6, 0-3 in the Dual Valley. Really, it's been tough for them to even be in games. Getting beat pretty badly against all except that first game against Assabet. They did lose, but that one was a little closer. Where Douglas comes in 5-2, and they haven't lost in the Dual Valley. It'll be interesting. They beat Nipmuc, they beat Sutton. It'll be interesting to see Douglas against the Hopedale Blue Raiders. Girls team's very good. That'd be an interesting game to see. I'm sure that's coming up. So it's 4-2. Douglas puts on that little 2-2-1 press. And the Crusaders just got to take their time, try not to get trapped, which has happened to Amadi right now. And Maddie gets called for traveling. She didn't like it. She thought kept her dribble there. If it wasn't travel, it might have been a jump ball. So Douglas gets another turnover. That's the biggest thing right now for Crusaders, trying to keep away from turning the ball over. Try to take care of the ball and at least get some decent shots at it. You can stay in this game. Tigers up 4-2, 4.5 left first quarter. Jasmine Trudeau looking down low. Thibault. That's a three, just rims off. Again. Then Lily Danone. She's got all the scoring here for Douglas as we're halfway through the first quarter. 6-2, 6 points for Lily. Crusaders this time get it over half court without a problem. That's Bartlett. Quinn Rice now, the only hoop here for the Crusaders so far. It's a little tough. Amadi. Jillian Lawson finds Amadi. That one's going to go a little long. Good rebound by Douglas. Here they come. Trying to add to that lead. Lexi Thibault finds Denome again. She is just killing the Crusaders down low. 8-2 is now the score. 6-point Douglas lead. Lawson fires for three. Big shot. Jillian Lawson keeps him in this. 8-5 with just over 3 to play. First quarter. Timeout Douglas. They were a little worried about the 5-second call with Jasmine Trudeau there. Had to tie her shoe. She had something going on with her sneaker. And Douglas sideline was a little worried about a turnover there. And good timeout call. So 3:07 left first quarter. 8-5. Jillian Lawson just drained that three-pointer, which was big. Because the big thing that Crusaders have to be discussing on the bench is how to stop Lily Danone. The center, number 25 for Blue. 4 layups, 8 points. I was about to say, it's one of the things players the Crusaders miss is senior Amanda Sinelli, who got, unfortunately, some concussions during soccer. She's coming along, but she was a very important guard for this team last year as a junior. And they could really use that because it looks like they've had to rely on some of the girls who usually are down low with Charlotte and Maddie and Quinn. And if they had that distributor, it'd probably go a long way. So that's tough to overcome. But so far, only down 8-5. If they can keep Denome from those layups, might be in action. Oh, wide open, down low. That one's Jasmine Trudeau. So the first bucket for Douglas that wasn't Denome was Trudeau. So 10-5. That time Lawson couldn't get it to go, so here comes Douglas Trudeau. Trudeau goes left. Looking to distribute. I know she was a point guard last year as well. Lily Denome, 8th grader. Trudeau. That one's off. Good board. Quinn Rice got that rebound. Oh, unforced error there as they, as Cadence Calories tried to find Amati, I believe, or Jillian Lawson on the wing, but just threw it a little wide. Now the ref has shoelace issues, so just over 2 to play here. This Dual Valley Conference matchup. 10-5. Douglas on offense with the 5-point lead. Trudeau now. It's Delgado. Finds Madison Trudeau. There's 2 Trudeaus out there, 32 and 11. Shot clock down to 8. Oh, it's going to be wide open for Delgado. Rims out, but Denome gets a great rebound. She goes up with it. She draws a foul. That one, I think they're going to get Lawson on that one. They are. That's a first team foul for. That's a first foul for either team. So almost made it through this whole first quarter without any fouls. So Denome. 8 of Douglas 10 points. First trip to the free throw line. I thought Lawson actually, I thought she played that pretty well defensively. She didn't seem to reach in at all. And Denome kind of threw her body, which, you know, is a good play by her, but I probably would have let that one go. It works out okay. Oh, as Maddie Amati tracks down a long rebound. 2 missed free throws, and so that'll be the first foul now on Douglas. Going to get Ariana Delgado on that one. So here comes Crusaders, only down 10-5. A hoop here. Oh, man. They were looking down for Cadence, and she was going to set the pick. So Douglas gets another turnover. Layup wide open. Zoe Greeno. 12-5, just over a minute to play. I don't know what happened here. 12-5 and turnover there. She must, I don't know what happened. So Douglas the ball again. The last thing the Crusaders were looking for on that. Delgado finds Zoe again, who had just made the last hoop. She almost had another one. Missed it, but good look inside. 12-5. Douglas with the lead. Bartlett with it. Bartlett goes right. She's got a lane. She draws a foul. She'll hit to the line. Charlotte tried to get on the board. 2 free throws on that. So interestingly, they get Delgado for her second. So 2 team fouls for Douglas, both Ariana Delgado. Charlotte usually a good free throw shooter. Try not to jinx her there, and I didn't, thankfully. So 12-6. She'll have one more. There's 37.1, so 2 seconds difference between shot clock, game clock. So Douglas can bring it almost all the way down for the last shot. A little long. Denome gets it. So Douglas has it. And no real difference. So they can bring it down. We'll see what they do. They're up 6. Looks like they'll work some clock, but they're going to get a foul on Charlotte, I think. Yeah, it's first one on Charlotte Bartlett. So only 3 team fouls, so they still have one more before Douglas would go to the line for 2. So they can afford to be a little bit of aggressive here, but I mean, there's really no point until it gets under 10. Douglas looks like they're not going to go. The ball almost gets stolen by Amati. Gosselin looking down low. No one misses it. Oh, lucky are the Crusaders. Good rebound by Amati. So not terrible there. Crusaders, if they could get a few more good looks offensively, but they hung in there defensively against Douglas. Only down 12-6 at the end of one. A lot of that big three-pointer by Lawson. So if the Crusaders come in at 0-6, Douglas 5-2, definitely was going to be huge underdog, the Lady Crusaders in this. So only being down 6 after one isn't a terrible position, but what they need to do is cut down some of those turnovers. They turned it over, I would say, more times than even getting shots in the offensive end. Hard to win that way. So take care of the ball. A lot of the turnovers were unforced. There was a couple of really good defensive plays by the Lady Tigers, but most of the turnovers were sort of unforced passes that someone wasn't looking, or losing the ball off a knee, something like that. So they are turnovers that I think the Crusaders can clean up. If they can do that, they can hang in this game here. So far, Lily Denome, number 25 for Douglas, led all scorers. She's just been a beast down low. It's been tough for the Crusaders to stay with her. And by the way, it's one of those times you don't typically see doubleheader, the girls and boys. Usually they're on the road or they're opposite. That's how the schedule usually works. But the girls Crusaders do not have a JV team, and I'm assuming the Douglas do not either, because there's a bunch of 8th graders on the varsity team. So so the boys team will play at 6:30. So after this, you can get out of the YouTube channel and come back in for that one. Amati going to try to start things strong, down 12-6 here, beginning of the second quarter. Rice looking for a lane. Ball gets tipped as Katie Godin tried to shoot that one. Left wide open was Cassidy Price for Douglas. That ball's going to go back to the Crusaders. So good defense. Price had a wide open corner shot, but she's coming in probably cold off the bench. And Cassidy was offline. Crusaders break that little press better. Godin, good ball handler in there. Well, that one looked like it knocked off Douglas. Douglas, I don't think loved the call, but get back on defense. So 20 seconds on the shot clock. They really need to get to Rice. Bartlett out right now. Or Maddie Amati. They get it to her, but they didn't get it to her, I should say. They almost got it to her. Douglas back on the offensive end, almost at travel. Denome gets it again. She gets her own tip. Can't get that one to go. That one looked like it went off Douglas. Crusaders are kind of playing with fire right now. Yeah, they need to get Bartlett back in the game, and they do. Charlotte's coming off of sickness, so I'm sure they're trying to get her a break whenever they can. But without her in there, they lack a lot of size. She's kind of their best down low player. Here comes Charlotte. Can handle the ball. She gets it over half court. She has a lane if she wants it, but Denome is definitely a strong presence on the defensive end. Charlotte, gets it down low. Katie Godin got that good cut to the glass, and she's going to draw a foul, and I think get to the line for 2. That'll be the first team foul of the second quarter for Douglas. First foul on Brooke Heaney. So Katie has 2. She missed the first. She has 1 more. Down 12-6. Douglas definitely plays a lot of their team. At least in this game they are. So neither are good for Katie Godin, and Godin gets Thurman wide open, down low. Brooke Heaney again. She got one to go. That's going to be a jump ball underneath the hoop. Possession arrow is Douglas basketball. Remember, Douglas is going right to left. They're the blue with a white trim. Whitensville Christian, white with blue and gold trim. Going left to right. So Quentin Rice able to check in for Lawson. Douglas inbounds play up 12-6. Three-point from the corner. Brooke Heaney finds the range, makes it 15-6. Huge three-pointer. Douglas has had trouble pushing this to double figures. They're close now, up 9. Crusaders need a bucket, stay within hailing distance here. Rice looking for Charlotte, but a good steal by Lily Denome. Lily has it. Charlotte's all over. Back to Lily. Good passing by Douglas. It's Price. Heaney just hit a 3. Might she shoot another one? But she's unselfish, gets it over to Hogan. There's 15 on the shot clock. Still plenty of time as Douglas runs her offense. Crusaders on a man-to-man defense. Hogan, good left-handed drive by Maddie Hogan, makes it 17-6. So Douglas starting to create a little space here. Adding to that lead as Crusaders are having trouble getting any kind of good shot. It's Bartlett good for her offense. Rice, who had that one shot, gets it stolen. Paige Gosselin got it knocked away. Here comes Amadi. Amadi pounded it into the floor. 17-6, just under 5 left, first half. 11-point Douglas lead. It's been a while since the Crusaders have scored. Godin can't get it to go. That went off of Douglas, I believe. Aislinn Butskill comes in for Whitensville. Another turnover. As Heaney, oh, that's a travel. Yeah, good ref right there. That's a tough play. McKenna Jason was in off the bench, number 33. She they fired it to her. She grabbed it, tried to keep her feet, wasn't able to do it. So Crusaders back on offense. They need to hoop bad. Could it be Bartlett? They're double teaming her. Charlotte finds down low Rice, and Rice is going to get the foul on McKenna Chiasson. Great feed by Charlotte Bartlett there. They kind of double teamed Charlotte. They know Charlotte's their best offensive player between her and Rice, and they left Rice alone underneath the hoop. Gotta make the free throws here. So that one's short, so when you don't hit the rim, they call that. So there's no chance at a rebound. Douglas just takes it back in. Up 17-6. Back on offense they go. Three-pointer. That one almost in by Paige Gosselin. Cassidy Price gets it stuck. Price is able to track it down. She gets it over to Hogan. Heaney again, who hit one earlier from that exact spot. Couldn't make that one. Douglas getting all the rebounds, and they'll keep possession as well. New shot clock, 35 seconds. As the chance comes back in. She'll give Gosselin a break. Oh, wasn't looking for it. Good steal by Amadi. Oh, just bounces off of somebody's foot. Charlotte. Bartlett was able to track it down. Charlotte's probably got to shoot one of these. It's not really she likes to go to the hoop. She finds Amani. Good pass. Had Rice. Amani shoots it. Good shot. Maddie Amani makes it 17-8. Back with a 9. Staying within striking distance. Just about 3:13 here. 3. That would be a big shot. Bartlett with the board. Here comes Charlotte. She's going to go on the break. Bunch of Douglas Tigers following her. She's able to pick up her dribble. Get it to Rice to start off the offense here. A couple of hoops here at the end of the half could really give Crusaders a lot of confidence. Bartlett loses it. Shields it. Douglas is able to save it. Great play. Brooke Heaney all the way. She gets it blocked. And then it was a travel by Cassidy Price, number 15. She was able to get it. Ball knocked away. She grabbed it. Thought she had a layup, then she traveled with it. So 2:42 left. 17-8. Douglas with the 9-point lead. Again, the Crusaders could really use a bucket or two. I think they've only had one the second quarter. They just got it by Maddie Amani. Love to see her get another shot at it. Whoa. Keeler fires from 3. Look down low. Pretty sure Douglas has played their entire team here tonight. They knew that they have a chance to give their bench players some experience. Heaney, another 3, no good. Keeler tracks it down. So now the Crusaders just under 2 to play. Rice looking, she gets it. Good defense by Douglas. They need to help her. She finds Amani. Amani falls out of bounds. Maddie wanted to bump on Douglas, but I think that was good defense. Douglas just keeps bringing in the waves of players. Up 17-8. Almost done with the first half. Just trying to move the ball in this Crusader zone. They're going to get Keeler on that. Carrie Keeler just leaned over, bumped. So not a bad play. You can be aggressive here. It's only one team foul on Waynesville, so you got plenty of almost done with this quarter. So from the top of the key, no good. Good rebound by Amani. She rips it down, makes sure she sets her ball. She'll take it down and start the offense. To Bartlett now. Bartlett's going to take it herself. They're going to get Charlotte. She got tied up. Good defensive play by Maddie Hogan, and Charlotte got it tied up. And they call travel on Charlotte. So just a little under a minute to play here. First half, 17-8. Douglas would love to get a hoop. Crusaders desperate for a stop here, and maybe a hoop themselves. They will get it back, assuming they rebound the basketball, as there's 20 seconds on the shot clock. Heaney going to the hoop. Oh, Charlotte brought it down. Possession arrow will be the Crusaders' ball, so they'll get it. But what that's going to mean is Douglas will get the ball to start the third quarter, assuming there's no more tie-ups here. The last about 3 seconds differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Maddie Amati's able to break the press pretty much herself. She gets it to Bartlett. Crusaders need a hoop here to end this half. They just need a good shot. Love to see. Don't even worry about the clock. Just work your offense. Get yourself a good shot. Maddie Amati's going to try to do that. Quinn Rice fires. Just rims out. Douglas now has about 10 seconds left to end this half. Up 9. They could put this in double figures. Down low, it gets stolen by Bartlett, and then Rice ends up with it. Rice is able to give it a last-second heave, but too far away from the hoop. But the score at halftime, Douglas Tigers 17, and Whitensville Christian Crusaders 8. So once again, the big difference really for Douglas was number 25, Lily Denome. She had 8 to 10 points. I can't remember. I don't have the box score here. She didn't play a lot of that second quarter. Gave the Crusaders a chance to stay in this. Down 9 as they go to the locker room. Once again, stay tuned, of course, as we bring the second half of the girls varsity. Whitensville Christian against Douglas Tigers. And then make sure you get out of the YouTube channel and jump back in at 6:30 for the Douglas Tigers and Whitensville Christian Crusader boys varsity. That should be a good game as Douglas comes in with only 1 win and WCS with 0 wins on the season. Young teams going at it, so hopefully it'll be a good contest. Some of the boys are out getting some shots in. It's good to see Gabe Dieter's back. Last couple games he had a knee injury, so he's kind of working his way back. Crusaders also got last game back Mason Arnett, who Mason was not able to play the first 5 games, so he's back. So Crusaders mostly full tilt here with Dylan McAllister still out with a knee injury. Not sure if he's going to make it back, but he'd be a huge help, the senior point guard. So once again, if you missed it off the top, the girls varsity for Douglas start 3 8th graders and 2 freshmen. I remember the freshmen from last year as 8th graders themselves. And they so far 3-0 in Dual Valley. If they hang on here and beat Whitensville, it'd be 4-0. It looks like it would be between them and the Hopedale Blue Raiders. I know Hopedale was ranked, I think, first. They're both in Division 5, so boy, Douglas and Hopedale could be going at it not just for Dual Valley Conference, but might be going at it for the state championship in Division 5 later. We'll see, but I do think there was rankings. I can check that. What happens is you get about this time of year and the MIAA starts their rankings for each division, and then it changes obviously as they're really all built on a point system, so it's not like anybody's voting for those ratings. It's an algorithm that they use. Wins and losses, point differential, and strength of schedule really goes into it. So a loss against a good team is actually usually a little bit better than a win against a bad team in the algorithm. Try to pull that up here. Girls Division 5. So interesting. It just came out, I think, this past week for the first power rankings. And so the Division 5 girls, which is Douglas plays in, and Whitensville Christian. Crusaders will not be playing in postseason play, I don't believe, unless they go on a major run here. Never know. They're going to need some wins quickly here. But Douglas is ranked 9th. That's 5-2. Whereas Hopedale was first at 6-3. I think that is mainly because Hopedale has played a really good, strong schedule. So Douglas and Hopedale will face off soon. And that will be the cream of the crop for the girls' Dual Valley Conference this year for sure. See. boys side of things, Division 3, Nipmunk's 26. That's good for Division 3. Give them credit for that. Boys Division 4, we're going to look, see if we have any of the Dual Valley Conference teams or local teams. Sutton's at 27. Uxbridge nearby, they're ranked 31st. Other than that, let's see at Division 5 boys. Hopedale boys are ranked 4th, Division 5. So we saw them earlier. Whitensville Christian boys lost to them pretty badly. So this Douglas team and Hopedale team for the girls will be interesting going forward. And of course, moving forward, this Douglas team with all kinds of young players, assuming they stay at Douglas, they're going to be good for years to come here. An awful difficult team to reckon with. Future of the girls team for Whitensville Christian will be interesting. No JV team, losing some more seniors this year. The hope is that their middle school team and younger kids get involved playing basketball and build this program back up. Douglas comes out here from the locker room. Whitensville Christian still talking it over. Can't be too unhappy. I think Douglas has purposefully played their entire bench, knowing that this probably would be a fairly easy win for them. One problem with that is 17-8. That's 9 points. The way this game has gone is that's still kind of comfortable because the Crusaders only have 8 in the first half. However, just never know. Of three-pointers, turnovers, things can change quickly. So I'm sure Douglas wants to get out, probably bring their starters back in and try to really push this thing up closer to 20. And they'll feel a lot better about that. Lady Crusaders in the locker room talking it over. Cut down on those turnovers. Continue to play the defense they played, except, of course, when Lily Denome's in there. You've got to put a body on her. When they got a body on her, you know, she still got to the hoop, but she missed some of those shots. They left her wide open a few times. Can't have that happen. They can cut down on her hoops and not turn the ball over. They can stay in this, stay within striking distance, get some good looks. Don't be afraid to pull the trigger at some of those shots. Sometimes it looks to me like the Crusaders, they're running their offense like too long. Charlotte or Maddie, Quinn Rice, they just have to go to the hole, take their shot, be confident about it, get something to go. So they come back into the locker room because there's about a little over a minute left so we get started here in the third quarter. Douglas once again trying to go 4-0 in the conference, and Crusaders trying to avoid going 0-4. Loudest buzzer in Central Mass right here, Nehemiah Center. Sometimes I hear it in my sleep. One thing you can't say as a player is you didn't hear the buzzer. That thing echoes. So both teams' last instructions here is get going here. Starters will come back out. They'll start Maddie Amati on the bench. Cadence, number 14, will come in to start this one off. But other than that, they also have Jillian Lawson, who hit a big three, start thing first quarter. Katie Godin. Number 4, Charlotte Bartlett. Quinn Rice. So Douglas gets that possession arrow. That was a kind of a big jump ball there at the end of the first half that switched things over for Douglas to get this ball. So they'll start things off. Looking down low, and why not? Zone defense here by the Crusaders. Good patience by Douglas. No good, but an easy rebound down low. Paige Gosselin was not able to get that to go, so they're really trying to jam it down to Charlotte. Charlotte gets it stolen. Cadence, number 14, she has to, sometimes she's kind of looking to go with the play, and I get it, but she's got to keep an eye out when that ball comes to her. Ball gets knocked around, but Douglas is able to maintain it. The ball for 3. Douglas, another offensive rebound. They throw it out of bounds, so Crusader basketball down 17-8, just getting started here, third quarter. Douglas really pressing on that zone for 1-2-2. Quinn Rice had it broken, but got stolen from behind, couldn't secure it. Another turnover. That's exactly what you just don't want if you're the Crusaders. Wide open 3. That one is trained. Paige Gosselin nails it. 20-8 is the score. Gosselin almost got the steal after hitting the 3, but ball goes out of bounds. Crusaders get it full court, and just like the whole team up. Good pressure on them. Gonna rely heavily on Rice to break it. She did the last time. Well, that's a reach in, but they didn't get the call. Crusaders are able to break it, but still almost turned the ball over. 21 seconds, so 14 seconds off the shot clock. Not even getting into their offense because that press has been dangerous. Once again, with Douglas, active hands. Every pass, it seems like, is deflected or stolen. Crusaders just have to be very careful about their passes. That one's a good pass right into Charlotte. They double team her. She gets back out to Lawson, fires. Doesn't find the rain, so here comes Jasmine Trudeau. Delgado can't get the fall, but it's another offensive rebound. That's killing the Crusaders right now, not getting a rebound. Probably gonna have to get Amadi back in there. Gang rebound. Oh, they're gonna call a jump on that, I think. So that's gonna be White Christians basketball. Paige Gosselin went up with it. Thought she drew the foul, but it was, ref said they got all ball. Ooh, another steal, almost steal. So the Crusaders ball, they'll have 6 seconds to get it over the half court line. That's gonna be tough. They're gonna have to go here. They're gonna have to go. They do, they get it over. Here goes Lawson, goes to work. Lawson, another 3, why not? Just short. She pulled the string a little bit on that one. She has a pretty good shooting stroke, and she made one early in the first half. Just missed one earlier, but that one, she aimed it a little bit. She just needs to have confidence, shoot that ball. So 20-8, 12-point lead for Douglas. The look down low, Hogan. Trudeau, that one just off the rim. Denome couldn't gather it. Goes out of bounds, back to the Crusader. And Douglas stays at that 1-2-2 full court press. giving the Crusaders all that they can handle. Just got to be careful. Don't drive into the trap. Just gets over it. Somehow they're able to scoop it up. The Crusaders set up their offense. Good drive by Rice. She gets it back. Oh, no, she doesn't. Kicked around in there, and the Tigers come up with it. Jump stop by Hogan. Trudeau, good drive. Looks like they get a kick. Katie Godin, number 4, got her leg in, tripped Trudeau. That's the first team foul for Whitinsville Christian here in the 3rd quarter. Trudeau again for 3. That one rims out, but another offensive rebound. So she'll have a wide open shot again. She decides not to take it. It's a back out. Just over about 4:15 left, 3rd quarter. 20-8 is Douglas, and they make it 22-8. Again, Jasmine Trudeau, that time from 2, hit it. Good press break there by the Crusaders. Bartley looks to Lawson. And can't quite make the connection. Another turnover. Crusaders got to stay from being frustrated here. They've really struggled. 6 points first quarter. They've had 1 bucket since then. And turning the ball over quite a bit. Also letting a lot of turnover, a lot of offensive rebounds. That time, Douglas turns it over, so Crusaders will get the ball back. But yeah, turnovers and offensive rebounds, especially in the second half. Pretty good rebounding for the Crusaders in the first half, but the second half, giving Douglas way too many chances. Speaking of that, another turnover. So Jasmine Trudeau takes it up, and gets it to Delgado. No good. Been very fortunate for the Crusaders that Douglas has been pretty cold from the outside for this one. That time, Charlotte Bartlett couldn't secure it. Good hustle. About 3 minutes left, 3rd quarter, 22-8. Douglas down low once again. Somehow Lily Canome, every once in a while, they leave her alone, which she just cannot do. 24-8. Tigers really spreading this lead out now, 16. Trying to jam it down low. They keep getting it stolen. A great pass. And Delgado all the way to the hoop. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Zoe Greeno. Zoe turned that one over. We're going to get a timeout on the floor. Whitinsville Christian, with 2:39 left, 3rd quarter, down 24-8. Once again, only no points here in the 3rd quarter. Only 1 bucket in the 2nd quarter. Going to be really, I mean, defensively, they haven't been terrible. And if you were to ask, why can't they score? And the answer really isn't bad shooting. It's they don't get enough shots, too many turnovers. And when they do shoot, they don't get a lot of offensive rebounds. So, whereas Douglas, even when they miss, it seems like they get that offensive rebound, get another opportunity. It's been those turnovers, which is tough because Douglas has put on this really difficult. In the first half, it was more of a 2-1-2 press, which is like a trapping press, which was fairly effective, but that one's kind of easy to break. The 2-2, you're sort of hoping, trying to cause them to have unforced turnovers. 1-2-2 without good passing up the floor, that's a tough press to break, and that's what Douglas has put on. They take the press off here, up 16. So they keep feeding Charlotte Bartlett down low to try to kind of run their offense from that. It's been tough to get it down to her, and then when they do, she travels. So 2:30 left. Douglas basketball again. Trudeau with the ball. Three rims out by Kenna Chesson. That one, but knocks out of bounds off Douglas. So it's interesting. We haven't seen Maddie Amati, I don't think, at all in this third quarter. She's played almost that whole first half. So I don't know if she's dealing with something or what's going on. Charlotte goes to the hole. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Trudeau steals it. Oh, she gets shoved to the ground by Cadence. So just under 2 to play. Douglas feels like they have this well in hand. If you can say 16-point lead, it isn't over, but they only have 8 points. It's tough to think they're going to go on that run, but they force a turnover. Back to the Crusaders. Once again, the white uniforms going right to left on your screen. Back on offense. Love to see him get a hoop here so they don't go scoreless for the third quarter. They keep feeding Charlotte. Charlotte goes to the hole herself, off the glass, no good. Going to be tied up there on the rebound. That'll be Douglas basketball. A little over a minute to play third quarter. Trudeau, that's for 3. Jasmine Trudeau nails the 3, 27-8. Once again, Crusaders looking to get at least a basket here in the third quarter. This could be an opportunity for Bartlett. Couldn't get the little mini hook to fall. Douglas wide open is Zoe Greenow, but she decides to pull it back out again for Trudeau. That one rattles around for about 5 seconds up there, but just falls off. So Crusaders probably get one more opportunity here. So, as you know, 6 or 7 seconds in between the shot and game clock. Really feeding Bartlett. Charlotte, good pass. Chance, or I mean, Cadence Colorisa was not able to make that, so Douglas probably will get their final shot here. They do. Chowson again missed from 3. The steal, Trudeau almost at the buzzer. She got the steal and then shot it from the logo. Just rimmed out. Douglas will take it to the huddle in between the third and fourth quarter, up 27-8. Once again, the Crusaders were in this a little bit in that first quarter. At one point down 12-6, they had 6 points. Since then, 1 bucket. Maddie Amati going to the hole in the second quarter, and that was it. No scores in the third quarter. So right now, if you're the Crusaders, you're just trying to gain some confidence here to start the fourth quarter. Get some good looks. You can tell their offense, they're trying to feed Charlotte Bartlett. And when they've gotten it to Charlotte, I can see why they're trying to do that. They have had some looks. Part of the problem is they've had trouble getting it to her. They turned it over quite a few times trying to bounce pass down to her. So fourth quarter about to get underway. Once again, if you want to join us for the boys varsity game, immediately follow this. You have to just pop off of the YouTube channel and jump back on. At about, game starts at 6:30. We'll be on a little bit before that, so get some snacks, drinks, whatever you got to do, and be back here for the boys game. Once again, should be a good game. Douglas comes in only 1-6, but the Crusaders are 0-6. All right, Crusaders start with the ball. Starting the fourth quarter, they need a hoop desperately. So Maddie Amati will stay over there on the bench. I don't know if she's dealing with an injury or what the deal is, but she hasn't played in the second half. Another three-pointer. Almost fired up by Maddie Hogan. No good, but another offensive rebound. Lily Denham probably won't get a lot of action in this fourth quarter because the score will be out of hand, but she'll go to the free throw line for 2. Speaking of 2, Charlotte's got 2 personal fouls. Nobody's in foul trouble in this game. Lily makes 1. She has 1 more. That went off, and she's going to track it down herself. She saw that coming. Douglas up 20. Moving the basketball really well. Lily with another rebound and gets her own rebound. That time Charlotte got a little piece of it. Comes down with it. Charlotte's going to bring it up herself. Wisely pulls it back out. Lawson just front rims it. Good rebound. And Cadence off the back of the rim. But cool. Good hustle on the glass there, but knocked it out of bounds. So 7:02 left, fourth quarter. Douglas. Crusaders stay in that zone. Sage Cobb was not able to get it, but down low, Maddie Hogan got a good rebound on that air ball, but she got underneath the trees, wasn't able to get it to go. So Crusaders get another shot at it here. Looking for Charlotte again, turns the ball over. As Quinn Rice tried to find Bartlett down there. Oh, big time. Just looking, that's a three-pointer. Wasn't sure if that was 2 or 3, so they called that a 3, so 31-8. Lawson, no good. Rebounds battle for Douglas out of the pack. Quinn Rice, good hustle back, but she does just get her hand on Maddie Hogan as Maddie went in for the fast break layup. It's going to be 2 team fouls. That's the first on Quinn. Maddie Hogan has 2, but she misses 1, and she has 1 more. So yeah, this Douglas Tigers team has been able to play just about everybody, and good minutes too. So great experience for all of them. She tracks on her own rebound. Hogan, no good. Good board by Katie Godin. So there's about 5.5 left in this one. They're going to kick ball. They're going to stay here. It should reset the shot clock, and it does. So, or no, that brings back to 20. I guess they changed that rule. I don't really understand how it would be 20 though. There was 25 left. Why would you get a 5? It was 25 seconds on the shot clock. They got a kick ball and they put it at 20. I don't think that's how it's not supposed to work. Looks like they're discussing it now. Not exactly a crisis. All right, so with 5:32 left in this one, Douglas has it well in hand, up 31-8. Again, really winning this thing on the defensive end. So many turnovers Douglas has caused, and then especially in the second half, the second, third, sometimes fourth opportunities on the offensive glass has given Douglas this really comfortable lead, especially defense, because the Crusaders just unable to get a lot of shots up because of the turnovers. Only 8 points here in this one. It'd be nice to see them get some offense going here at the end of this one, just to get some some confidence going into the next one. They have the ball here, their own end. Awesome. Quinn Rice gets the rebound. So empty on that trip. Got a couple shots off at least. Here comes Douglas. Heaney's back in there. What chances? 2. Right now is Delgado with the ball, number 22. They're passing it so well, so crisp. That gets them the good opportunities. That was a wide open look by Heaney, but just rimmed out. It's a good shot by Brooke Heaney. Delgado will take it out. As new shot clock here for the Tigers. Even with mostly bench players, just really crisp passing. Delgado, that looked good from where I was. It was online, just a little long. Corner 3, but again, the offensive board. A chance, gets it over to Trudeau. That's Addison Trudeau. It's a chance, number 14. Good pass down stairs. Oh, good tie up by Quinn Rice. Possession arrows with Douglas, so they'll get it back. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Next time there's a tie-up, Crusaders will get it. Delgado again from the corner. That one doesn't hit anything. Good track down, rebound by Aislinn Butskool. So a lot of the bench in now for Crusaders as well, with Charlotte Bartlett out and with Maddie Amati out. Still Quinn Rice. There's Quinn, fires. Hits the glass, no good. Trudeau with a good board. Good pass to Delgado, banging down low. Zipping it around the horn here, the Tigers. 3:40 left in this one. It'll be a good win for them. They up 31-8. They good pass down low to Rice, off the glass and in. First bucket in quite a while. It's a release in the double figures. It's 31-10. Another bucket for Quinn Rice. So for Douglas, they're going to go to 6-2 and 4-0 in the conference. Coming up soon will be as Charlotte Bartlett comes back in. It will be a big game for Douglas against the Hopedale Blue Raiders, as we said at halftime. Both of them ranked in the top 10 in Division 5 girls for the state. And so those two will be really battling for this Dual Valley Conference this year. As Bartlett goes to the hole, can't get that one to fall. Good look to try to get Katie Godin in the corner there, but it just went a little wild outside, or out of bounds, I should say. So Douglas with just under 3 to play in this one, comfortably up 21. Crusaders in this 2-3 zone. Ooh, that one is lost, and got first foul on a chance, number 14. The first team foul for Douglas as well. Godin all the way to the hole. No good. Battle. Charlotte Bartlett gets it. She can't get it to go. Looked like there was a bump in there on Katie Godin, but maybe she just hurried it. 2:15 in this game. 21-point Tigers lead. As the boys get ready for their tilt coming up. Don't forget, get some snacks, get something to drink, get out of the YouTube, and then jump back in. You'll see the new tab to click on. As Douglas can't make that one. Another offensive rebound. So many of those. Good sportsmanship there by Charlotte Bartlett. He's, that's going to be three on Charlotte. Wow. Good steal by Charlotte Bartlett. Casey Brochu just gets in there. That beautiful shot by Aislinn Butskill. It's her first hoop of the game. 31-12, 122 left. Nice little drive to the hoop. It's Paige Gosselin, but couldn't get it. Bartlett with another board. She set a lot of rebounds. What would they be without the rebounds from Charlotte Bartlett? This might have been a lot uglier. 31-12. 1 minute left here in this game, so the Douglas Tigers will go to 6-2. And the Crusaders will stay scoreless at 0-7, 0-4 in the DVC. They'll get a couple more cracks at it here. They maintain possession. There's 20 seconds on the shot clock. Well, that was another steal. Good steal by Kate Cassidy Price from Douglas, number 15. The refs blew the whistle, I guess, to get somebody in. I would say let's keep this flowing, people. Come on now. 48 left. So Carrie Keeler's going to check back in. Last little bit of time. Trudeau, great pass. Trudeau had just a tremendous pass. Addison Trudeau, number 11. Didn't amount in points, but man, that's the kind of passing that gives great offense. Bartlett can't get that one to go. Quinn Rice is right there. Get the layup. 31-14. Was able to get a few more points here, which is good. They were stuck at 8 for at least 3 years there for a while. Oh, that one goes off of Douglas. 10 seconds left. So 9.7 left in this one. Remember, the boys' game will be coming up soon, so take a little break, get out of the YouTube channel, and jump back in a little bit before 6:30, and we'll have all the action as the Tigers, Crusaders, boys go at it in the Dual Valley Conference. As Rice tries to get one more bucket, and she does. Quinn Rice is able to get some buckets there at the end. 31-16. Makes a pretty respectable score. Some scoring there at the end for the Crusaders, but this great Lady Tigers team continues their winning ways. And without a doubt, the top player of the game for the Tigers, for 25, Lily Denome. She was just a beast down low, 8th grader too. So tremendous game for the Tigers. So we'll see you soon for the boys' game. In the meantime, God bless everyone.